Hey everybody, let's talk NASCAR.
But first, I just want to say, what did the egg say to the boiling water? I don't know if I can get hard. I just got laid. Sorry.
All
Dad
right,
joke, dad joke.
all right, let's get into it. Headlines.
Well, headlines breaking out this week or last week, JGR, Joe Gibbs Racing, filed lawsuit against their former employee, Chris Gabehart. Apparently, they're worried about him leaking classified, no, I can't say classified, but proprietary information that Joe Gibbs races uses to build their race cars. But everyone is saying that there's probably nothing there. I don't know if there was a NDA signed or anything like that. It's just a gentleman's agreement, not to disclose stuff you use to help out your team win. So I don't know how if this lawsuit has legs with it. So that's pretty much what's going on. Big headlines going on, and the latest I heard, it might be getting dropped.
Mm.
Yeah. So and then we have for the last couple of weeks, we're a little late to the season. The NASCAR season has begun. The Clash was run
Oh, that's right. Yep.
at Bowman Gray Stadium, which they did last year, and the couple years before that, it was right
Coliseum.
here at the. I can't say I wasn't supposed to say where I'm at, but it was at the. Obviously, I'm in LA.
That's all right. You can tell it's LA with this beautiful weather.
Yeah,
90-degree weather.
February, 90 degrees.
Yeah. Don't come to California. The weather sucks.
And so they ran. They used to run it at Bowman Grave. I mean, they ran it at Bowman Grave this year, and the year before that, and the previous year was at the Coliseum. Two
Yeah, that
years
was
in a row.
awesome. I went those 2 years.
Yeah,
It was a lot of fun.
a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And Bowman Gray winner was. Let's see. I thought I had it here. The Clash in Bowman Gray. I think it was. I forgot. Austin Cindric. Anyway, and then they packed up, headed back to Daytona for Speed Weeks.
Nice.
Yeah, they ran the 2 125s. Joey Logano. Oh, Ryan Preece. I'm sorry. Ryan Preece won the Clash this past year. Joey Logano won Clash number 1, and Chase Elliott won Clash number 2. And well, that set up the field for the Daytona 500, which incidentally is 78 years to the day they ran the first race on Daytona at the beach.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 78 years to the date. And well, during the race, they ran a tribute on lap number 3,
Nice.
the man. And then on lap number 16, a silent moment for Greg Biffle. We, tragically lost him earlier this year in a plane crash, him and his family. And so the race winner was Tyler Reddick. And
Yeah, that was interesting.
yeah, yeah,
Michael
the final
Jordan's, first
no, not his first
Daytona 500 win.
first Daytona 500 win. And actually, Chase Elliott was leading on the final lap. He was leading coming off of turn 4 to take the checkered flag when Tyler Reddick came under him, passed him for the lead, and there you go. It was an exciting finish.
And
Yeah,
then,
it gave me chills too. It gave me chills too.
And now leading to
Week 2 at Atlanta, back-to-back wins for Tyler Reddick. Congratulations to Tyler Reddick. Back-to-back wins hasn't happened since 2009 when Matt Kenseth won his back-to-back wins to start the season, which has only happened 6 times in the history of NASCAR.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, pretty awesome. And they're heading to Circuit of the Americas this weekend.
Austin, Texas.
And
so where does that put that? How's that? That brings up a good point with Tyler Reddick winning these first first two races.
Yeah, he's the points leader right now.
So
Oh,
I mean,
speaking of
there's going to
points
be some
leader,
catching up to do for these other drivers, right?
yeah, there are a lot of drivers are already deep in the hole.
That's
Which
crazy,
since they changed the point system,
right?
it's no more mulligans. You no more win and you're in. Which okay,
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the changes this season.
it's gone back to old school NASCAR point system where consistency brings you a champion,
Nice,
which it should have. It's always was, and they never should have changed it. And because if you have a lousy, take this, you have you're having a lousy season, and by a fluke you happen to win. More than likely it's at Talladega or one of the super speedways restrictor plate tracks.
where a lot can happen.
Well, on the final like this, the last
A
Daytona,
lot can happen, and a lot of
and
lucky
someone
son of a
swoops
guns
in.
come through,
Yeah,
and
someone swoops in
yeah,
from 10th position to win the race, and then you're in the championship, and then you finally get it right at the end of the season. Your car is set up,
right,
and you win the championship, quote unquote championship.
yeah. So so now how did the playoffs take into effect now this year? Now that we have this new, or I wouldn't say new, uh, old and
Well,
new, right?
old is new, yeah, right.
Yeah.
This new point system, well, like I said, it's all about consistency now. So
Mm-hmm.
whoever finishes in the top 16 at the end of the 26 races, they're in what they call the chase. That's what they're calling the point system, the chase.
Right.
And they I guess you could say re-rack the points. They nullify all the points. I guess they add. I have to look into it, but I think they add another 2,000 points, and they add bonus points to first position, second position, and so on. And then they run the final 10 races to determine the championship. Then it still is who is consistent in the last 10 races. It's all about consistency still. But to tell you the truth, in this type of point system, if you're not in the top 5 or 6 by the end of the season, just prepare for next season.
Right, but because you're saying that everybody is getting an even spread of, or an even additional points
It's
at the end for the playoffs.
it's not even say like first place gets more points than second place.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so on and so
So
forth.
so yeah, so it
It's,
stays consistent with where you're at throughout the season.
you get bonus points for your position finishing at the end of the 26 season, regular season,
Got it.
and then the last 10 races is the playoffs,
Got it.
the chase they call it.
Right.
Yeah.
So does anything differ as far as when you get to the playoffs, um, and let's say you're in the chase, right? I mean, and this is coming from a new fan watching NASCAR, but not being locked in with understanding the point system. Just being an outside fan, watching it, growing up with you and seeing it on Sundays, but not really focusing on you know on the entire system. But so top five racers, like you said,
Mm-hmm.
in playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
What are the chances of a guy, let's say fifth place now? Because playoffs are how many races?
It's the
Now
final
you said last 10.
10. It's the
So
last
last
10,
10.
10 races of the season. Yes.
So potentially, what you're saying is you could come from fifth place
you could
and take the championship.
you could. There's a
Depending on how big of a gap the first place guy is
it's
on
to
wins.
fifth. Yeah.
Wins and
Yeah,
and,
to fifth.
okay.
The
Okay, so
accumulation.
it's almost not even a playoff system at that point because of
It kind of is because they finished the 26 races, and say for instance Tyler Reddick is first at the end of the season at the end of the 26 races, and he has like a 500-point lead. When they go back in the playoffs, they re-rack him and give fifth place a better chance to maybe win the championship.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, so say they finished the season at 2,500 points.
Mm-hmm.
They those 16 play racers that finished in the top 16 get an additional, say, 2,000 points plus whatever position you're in. So if you're in first place, they get 2,000 plus this amount. Second place gets 2,000 plus less than the first place.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, like that. So and it's only separated, I think, by 5 points each position. So fifth place has a legitimate shot at winning the championship. But if you're in 10th place going to the playoffs,
Right.
unless the first top 5 drivers really have 3 or 4 bad races, 10th place, just be lucky to get on stage when you get at the award ceremony.
Nice. Okay, that clears things up for this season as far as the point system. At least I think for me. Um, so what do we have to look forward to this weekend as far as the track? I mean, can you give me a little breakdown on how this track is, how what we can look forward to in the strategy of the drivers? I mean, I think some newcomer fans might be interested in like what to look for in the race.
This track is COTA. They call it COTA. It's Circuit of the Americas. Formula One races there.
Yep.
And it's when Formula One races there, it's a 20-turn track. But last year they reconfigured the track to have quicker times for NASCAR. So they cut off turns 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. They cut off. So from when they get to turn 6, they shoot across, and they go down the backstretch, which was a long backstretch. It's a long backstretch when you're coming out of turn 11. It's a long back. So they cut off of turn 6. They go right into the backstretch perpendicular, and they head on down 3/4 of the backstretch now. What used to be turn 12, they still call it turn 12. So now they go from turn 6 to turn 12, and they shorten it so they'd have more laps, quicker lap times, and
more top speed maybe.
Well,
or just
no, just quicker lap times, getting around there quicker, getting more laps in.
Because how many laps is this race?
Ooh, you got me on that one.
Quite a bit though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The race is usually 3.5 hours long.
Yeah.
So
so it would make sense why they want the quicker lap times.
Yeah, they want more.
They want more action.
They want more
action out of it.
More cars coming down the front more often, coming down the front stretch more often.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I believe that Tyler Reddick has won there before, so he's one of my picks for winning. He has a shot for the first time in history to win three in a row.
First time in history would
be
insane.
First time in history to win 3 in a row to start the season.
That would be awesome.
There have been other drivers to win 3 in a row, but not to start the season.
To win the Daytona 500 is a feat in itself.
Yes.
So, like you said, first time would be awesome.
This would be awesome. You'd be watching history.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. What else? So the lap times are going to be quicker.
Well,
They're strategy. What?
Well, of course.
What are the what?
Usually.
What other drivers have been successful there, or what's your other pick? Well, as you said, Tyler Reddick. You'd like for him to win.
It would be awesome to win, but
also you think
Christopher Bell's a good. He runs well there. Christopher Bell, Kyle Busch, SVG. Let's see, Christopher Bell, Chase Briscoe. He's one of my picks. I like Chase Briscoe.
So that's 5.
Let's see. And rookie sensation Connor Zillage. Rookie sensation. Last year he tore up the Busch series. Oh, I'm sorry, it's the O'Reilly Parts series now, but I'm old school. I still call it the Busch series when it first got sponsored, which is the division that runs on Saturday. Last year was the Xfinity series.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if I say the Busch Series, well, you know what I mean.
So let's list it off again for you said the fantasy NASCAR guys, in
Let's
case
see.
they're interested in taking your picks, and then we could check back and see how accurate you were, and put it
Uh,
to the test and see. You're gonna have a bunch of people, a bunch of gamblers tuning
Saying,
in, a
hey, all right,
bunch of
well, we'll go.
degenerates tuning in.
I like Christopher Bell, Sean Van Gisbergen, Tyler Reddick, Connor Zillage, Ty Gibbs, uh, Ross Chastain. I like him. Chase Briscoe. Those are, you'll find them at the top 10 at the end of the race.
Nice,
Yeah, you'll find them in the
cool,
top 10.
cool. Let's see. So we went through our picks. Let's see what else. What else did you wanna hit today?
Uh, that's pretty much it. Just race recap, the preview. Oh yeah, yeah. IndyCar season starts this weekend at St. Petersburg, Florida, and the trucks are racing there. The trucks are
Nice.
racing there in St. Petersburg. First time that the trucks and IndyCar are on the same track. And the Busch Series and the Cup Series are going to be in Coda.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty much. And Formula One starts next weekend. Woohoo!
All right. Well,
Alrighty.
I think that's gonna be it for today. If anybody likes what we're talking about, has anything you wanna,
Like and subscribe.
yeah, like and subscribe, comment. Let us know what you guys want out of us. Some more information. We're gonna be giving some history,
And cheers.
all types of stuff. Yeah. Cheers. Um, so yeah, tune in for the next one. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
All right.